The only good part of this episode is seeing Teika. Uh-oh. Is Hanami actually going to save this episode? He's got his sights set on Teppei's knee. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like it hurts. Yeah. Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and this is my review for Kuroko no Basket 2, Episode 8. And like I said last week, I don't really care much for Flashback. I'm kind of bored by it. It's okay. It's just I personally don't care. Half the stuff is stuff we already know. Just like I said last week, they go to the roof and show the resolve to Riko, so she ends up joining up. Hyuga got taught no jutsu by Teppei, so he showed up. They play a lot of games and they're successful. Again, stuff we already know. One interesting twist is that they showed Teiko, so that was cool. You saw my reaction to it earlier, my live reaction. And the main focus of the rest of the flashback is Kurosaki Daichi. They end up facing them, and Teppei, he tries out his new style of play, which is that right of postponement thing, I think it's what it's called, where he passes while also being a center. And I guess it put too much stress on his legs or something like that. So they were starting to bother him. And Hanamiya, he sees that, so he decides, we're not going to win this game, so we might as well make them pay for beating us. Get something out of it. I think he said he wasn't going to let them make it to the Champion League for free or something like that. But he ends up injuring Teppei. He makes the signal to have one of his guys pretty much land on Teppei's knee, and like you saw what it looked like in the episode, and he gets injured, and Hyuga's mad at Hanamiya because he knows that he did it on purpose, but he can't prove anything, and it's not like Hanamiya's going to come out and admit it, but he's going to like torture Hyuga by pretty much insinuating that he did it without actually confessing. So they still have no proof and they can't do anything about it. After the match, though, they're going to see Teppei in the hospital, and he tells him that he'll be back in a week, but Hyuga can tell that it's a lie, so he comes back later and talks with him, and they learn that if he gets he needs surgery, and that if he does that, he won't be better for it until after they graduate, pretty much. However, if he doesn't get the surgery and he just rehabilitates, he'll be able to play the next year, but his leg is just going to get worse. So even if he does that, he still won't be able to play their third year, only their second year. So that's what he's going to end up doing. And Riko overhears that as well. And that scene is pretty much the end of the episode. The first half, I honestly just didn't care. As soon as Hanamiya showed up, the episode got better. And that scene with Hyuga and Teppei was actually pretty good, so overall, I'd give the episode a 7 out of 10. There's not much else to talk about. The first half with the flashback, outside of the Kurosaki Daichi match, it's nothing worth mentioning. It's just stuff we already know. Just we're seeing it again. So, well, not seeing it again. We heard about it. Now we're seeing it, but we already know all this stuff happened, so it's not really necessary. But whatever, it's whatever. The first half was just okay. I was bored by it. Second half, well, a little bit less than halfway, but yeah, it's a little bit less than half an episode. But I'll just say half the episode just to make it easier. But second half of the episode was good because of Hanamiya and the scene with Teppei and Hyuga. So yeah, the episode was cool. So it gets a 7 out of 10. But that's really it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.